For the tight end position, Old Dominion Zack Kuntz posted a 10 flat RAS, which means he's the most athletic tight end in NFL Combine history, and as a result, we had to cover him. Could he be the next game-changing tight end for the NFL? Let's try to find out on this 2-minute drill. Kuntz is obviously athletic, but that athleticism can also be seen on tape as he is an effective downfield threat with his 6'7", 255-pound frame and 4.55 40 time speed allows him to work deep and get the opportunity to stack his defender vertically in order to give an open window for his quarterback to throw to. Using that same way, the Monarchs effectively utilized Kuntz by working him towards open space where defenders are going to have a hard time matching up size and speed-wise to get into the receiving window, and thus Kuntz is extremely effective working outside and has a nice plucking ability and 34-inch arms to help his ability even further. The big issue defenses will have with Kuntz is finding someone to match up against him. Most linebackers don't have the man coverage chops to stick with him, and most defensive backs don't have the length to guard him either. Add in the potential that Kuntz gets a quarterback with good precision throwing, and exploiting those mismatches could be Kuntz's calling card at the next level, and impossible to plan against should he develop his game even further. For concerns with Kuntz's game, there is a real lack of physicality in his play, and when working in tight coverage, he needs to do a better job positioning himself and using his frame to keep defenders out of the catch window or out-muscling defenders in the catch window itself. In the same breath, Kuntz is very rough as a blocker right now and will need major improvements to contribute regularly in that area of his game. As far as pro comparisons go, it feels like Kuntz profiles very similarly to Mike Gesicki of the Miami Dolphins. Gesicki is also an athletic tight end with a tremendous frame that makes him very difficult to match up against in the passing game. While Gesicki has fallen a bit out of favor with the new regime, he still brings plenty of value as a pass catcher, and Kuntz has a similar profile to make an impact in the same way. Working as a move tight end and mismatch weapon in the passing game early while potentially developing the rest of his game to become a complete tight end is certainly viable for Kuntz, and teams will draft him in hopes they can help him get there. Overall, I expect Kuntz to be selected somewhere in the 3rd or 4th round, and with a favorable landing spot could see him making an early impact as someone defenses find hard to match up against. And for someone who is 6'7", 255 pounds, and runs a 4.55 40-yard dash, matching up against him may never be easy. And that's the 2-minute drill.